káàbọ̀ sórí ilé-iṣẹ́ wa. Yoruba nation no going back. Yoruba nation ló lè ṣe. Yoruba nation náà ṣì ni Yoruba nation la fẹ́. Oríṣiríṣi ni àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ báyìí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yoruba nation. Ṣé mọ̀ ìdí nìyí tí ó fi jẹ́ wípé gbogbo èèyàn wá ń pariwo Yoruba nation báyìí nítorí wípé ó ti sú everybody. Wọ́n ti ti everybody kan ògiri báyìí, so oníkálukú ti wá lajú pé àṣé Yorùbá nation ni ọ̀nà àbáyọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, àṣírí Olúwo ti tú o. Ìdí tí Olúwo ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe òun ni ó tú báyìí tí a dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ lórí ìkànnì yìí. Yes, so now my brother, my sister, you are welcome back onto this channel. Well, majority of people have actually said a lot of things about this Oluwo, the Oluwo of Iwo, Oba Abdulrashid. And then right now, many things have been said. Well, some side of people were asking, I have a lot of people that do not understand Yorubas, but they are the people who are always following this movement. They love the Yoruba nation movement, and then they were asking what exactly is going on with the Oluwo of Iwo. I'm going to paraphrase this, exactly what is going on everywhere. Everybody has talked about it, and then I'm going to just make it chip in onto this. Well, according to what has happened, the Oluwo of Iwo, he had been a great king when he was elected, and after some time he started misbehaving. Well, according to the news reaching us, it has been made clear that the Oluwo of Iwo made it clear that there is only one God. Yes, according to what he had been saying, that there is only one king, which is the King of Kings. We all know that, but a lot of people are now asking him a question. Fine, but why did you accept to become a king in Iwo land, since you said you are no longer a king that the people expected you to be? Then why did you accept in the first place? A lot of people are of the opinion that you should have left this position for someone else to take over, since this is exactly what you want to be doing. Now, call on all kingsmakers, according to what had been said, that all kingsmakers must be called upon in Yoruba land. That Oluwo made some covenant when the people said they don't want Fulani in Yoruba land. These are some secrets that have been revealed, that the Oluwo of Iwo had earlier made some covenant about what had been going on. In fact, he made that covenant that he is going to support Fulani, because he got to a time when the Yorubas were of the opinion that Fulani should leave Yoruba land, and Oluwo made a statement. Then he said that he is not for the Yorubas alone, that if the Yorubas reject Fulani, that he is ready to accommodate them. You understand that? That if the Yorubas reject Fulani, that he is going to accommodate the Fulanis in Iwo land. Now, we have seen everything that has happened in Iwo land, whereby even the Oluwo himself, to the extent he married a Fulani woman. So now tell me, what was he looking for? What was he trying to tell us? What does he trying to tell to the people? That's exactly what we are talking about. Now, Oluwo made it clear that if the Yorubas, that's a secret that a lot of people have not heard, and this one is coming from the right source. He earlier said that if the Yorubas reject the Fulanis, he's going to accommodate them in Iwo land. Now, let's assume that someone now commits a big crime. In fact, someone who had earlier said he is not for Yorubas. Now, if any Fulani buy a Yoruba man, and then at the end of the day you now say, okay, you want to report that Fulani man to a king like Oluwo, what do you think this judgment is going to be like? what do you think that judgment is going to be like? Is he going to support the Fulani person, or is going to support the Yoruba person? Now he had made it clear that, in fact, as far as Yoruba people are concerned, that he is majorly for the Fulani people, and then he cannot deny that. Not that everybody, people are just saying it. We have seen it. He has married a Fulani woman that, to him, he wants to create a generation of Fulani people in Iwo land. My brother, my sister, we all need to be to be vigilant. That's another one. Now it had been made clear that the world does not want to hear the truth, but the truth must be said. Yes, that there is no Lawali king in Oluwo, and then now Oluwo knows what he is doing. By the time the problem will emanate, it will affect a lot of Yorubas. Now the attention of all the kings makers have been called upon, that the kings makers should quickly caution this Oluwo, because what the Oluwo is planning against Yoruba land will be uncontrollable with time, and then we pray that it won't be too late. Now every Yoruba person, every monarch have been called upon to call on all these king makers, and one for Baje, they need to call on them that they should not keep quiet, or else if this thing emanates, is their children that will definitely suffer it, either they like it or not. But if they can take a bold step now, if they do not allow this Oluwo agenda to manifest, then it will save lives. And then as it stands, all this came up again after Oluwo went to Mecca. Majority of people were of the opinion that why would a king remove his cap? That's another one. And it had been made clear that when this Oluwo was elected as a Yoruba king, that there was no pastor, there was no imam, but the traditionalists, the Isheshe people, were the ones who appointed Oluwo as the monarch to be. Then traditional way they did that, but for about 2 years, according to the news that got to us, it was made clear that this Oluwo was actually in good rapport with other kings. He was actually going to the functions, the same function that he has rejected this time around. He was going for those functions. He was performing the normal rituals. But after some time, his misbehavior started emanating. He started misbehaving, and then till date, we have seen what is going on. It has gotten worse. You can imagine for a Yoruba monarch to go all the way to the land of Fulani to say he want to pick up a wife, and exactly what we are talking about. For a Yoruba monarch to say no, now na Fulani woman I won't marry, so that what will happen? You ask yourselves. Meanwhile, majority of people have actually reacted in different forms, and then somebody is of the opinion that this Oba smoked too much weed. What did you expect? We should not waste to get rid of this Oluwo. That's what somebody just said. Another person made it clear that notorious Rashid Akanbi dethroned him. He can't help himself staying out of controversy. And then somebody made it clear that who actually appointed him, and then others as Oba and then Obas. That's another one we are getting. Well, according to Olabisi Ayodele, made it clear that ṣebí ó ti fẹ́ ọmọ Fulani, bóyá ọmọ àlè Yorùbá ni, àti pé bóyá Fulani ló fún ìyá ẹ̀ lóyún. Okay, bóyá Fulani ló fún ìyá ẹ̀ lóyún. You can imagine. A lot of things though had actually been said onto this one. A lot of people are now like, this Oluwo needs to be dethroned before it is too late, before he now brings slavery to Yoruba land. And then all these Fulani people, before you know it, you say, I have to roll. Ṣebí ọmọ wa bímọ fún, ọmọ Fulani bímọ fún na, ọmọ Fulani ló ní Ìwó kẹ́ tó mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, ó bá tún tán, ọjọ́ iwájú là ń sọ, not now. Well, I think that I think that is how the children of Iwo people behave, because they all keep quiet until Oluwo destroyed the history of Yoruba land. Iwo people, una well done. My brother, my sister, this is so serious. This is no longer funny. It's only the good Lord that will help us. Now everybody is of the opinion that Oluwo had made it upon himself that he is not only for the Yorubas. To the extent some people even made it clear that he said he does not support the Yoruba, but he supports the Fulanis. That even if the Yorubas reject the Fulanis, he will definitely accommodate them. My brother, my sister, this is another trouble that this man is trying to bring to Yoruba land. It's only the good Lord that will help us. Now he's trying to build a generation of Fulani in Yoruba land, which is in Osun State, Iwo, and everybody has called on the governor of Osun State to do something about this man before he destroys the generation of Yorubas. Well, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what is actually reaching us onto this one. What more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take on this, my people, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are just joining us on this channel for the first time. All right, thanks and God bless.